We back. As you saw before, we had a devastating loss, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're not gonna come back from it stronger than ever. Good game, Danny Boy. We beat you, but we're gonna get this one against West Virginia. We're back. So I was saying basically, if you watched the last stream, we lost to Danny Boy, game Danny Boy, BYU. He was kicking my ass at first, and then I lost by 2. It's alright. Me and Memphis are on the comeback right now, and we're gonna fucking demolish West Virginia. That's what we're doing now. That's gonna happen. Let's see what we can do. And we're home. Oh yeah, it's alright. I love these black jerseys. The hell, man. Yeah, these black Jordans. Let's go. Nervous.
Of the Mississippi River, Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, home to the Memphis Tigers. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Memphis ready to kick it off and get things started. He'll bring it out. It's O'Grady. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So West Virginia's offense will get the ball first.
Let's go, boys. Come on.
From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Bears the pressure.
Let's go.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So
he's going to let one fly down the middle.
Oh, Crease almost had it.
Picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down.
Crease
and
almost
the
had it.
Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Looks it in at the 40. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So the Memphis Tigers offense.
Hold up.
the field for the first time. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be...
what the fuck am I
And
doing?
the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Plucks it out of the air. Oh, he's got some space. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down.
Listen, you hear all the time about how important it is to stay on schedule offensively, right? And this is a perfect example. You just can't have negative plays early in drives because even when you come up with big plays like we just saw, you're still miles away from picking up this first down. You're making it so hard on your offense.
He wants to change this route. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. He'll throw it. Converts on fourth down. Still going. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
Woo! 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 Still up!
He's still moving.
Still
They
up.
finally wrestled out the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. This Memphis offense going to work again on first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Back to pass, it's Preston.
Ron Redmond, baby!
He gets it in! Touchdown!
Ron Redmond.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
5
And he knocks the
touchdowns for
extra
Ron
point through the
Redmond.
uprights. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it, the offense ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Fires to the big fella. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big tight ends,
No
big
way,
targets
get
on
out
the
of
back
here.
end can catch the football and make big plays.
The Mountaineers headed quickly to the line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosion.
Turning it on. Bulldozes his way through. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. They'll give it to him again. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now on the option.
Woo!
Toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There's a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a
Oh
touchdown.
my God! On am I not getting him?
Get positive yards. I think that's a play.
Got some momentum to the goal line.
God, how did I miss that sack?
All the way.
I'm terrible at tackling right now, bro. What the fuck? How? Oh my God. Do you see this? Oh my God. Why? How was it that way, man? Oh my God, that's so fucking frustrating.
2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
Is so frustrating.
And that's the problem, man. You want to heat this guy up. You want to bring some pressure, but you see the other side of that coin. You bring pressure, he sees it, he can run, get the first down.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Use the play fake, now to throw. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Fires to the big fella. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. Memphis will be forced to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Let's see what he can do with it. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all,
oh my God, what are you talking about?
Breaks into the open. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. First play of the period, first down here. Just keep slinging it.
Oh, fumble. Let's go. Let's go.
Defense swarming on that loose ball.
Let's go.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing, you've got guys swiping at it. You've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Hand off from the shotgun. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Tigers in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run it from the gun. Makes it past the marker. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
A Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
They go to the ground. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Snagged out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
Looking for a man. It's Preston. Makes the grab. That completion takes him down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against
Touchdown, baby!
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers!
Let's go.
It's just so nice to have a single guy who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And he added the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Tackle right.
Looking for blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great. So, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
There we go. Let's go.
Too much. They get him at the 15.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Connection to the right. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Peppers. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball. I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Now the play fake.
Oh, let's go.
Throws into double coverage and it's picked off. Bringing it back. Inside. Into the end zone unimpeded.
Oh, let's go. We got the big 6. We got the big 6. We got the big 6.
So the touchdown will stand. Penalty on the defense waved off, and the points go on the board. Lining up for the PAT.
That boy Kreese, he's a problem.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Penn State is ahead early at Happy Valley, but that's not exactly Saquon out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 11 over Northwestern. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Moncrief. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
I wasn't. Oh my God, man. That's so whack. What happened to my controller? That's so whack, bro. That's so whack that happened.
Encroachment defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. First down here for the offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Moncrief. There he goes. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Back to throw, it's Preston. Snags it over the middle. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Memphis wants to move quickly. On third and short, they'll try to convert.
Let's go, Kalu, baby!
Good timing on the quick out. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down.
Kalu, baby!
Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires downfield.
Let's go.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Outstanding work by this defense, reading their keys, staying at home, and knocking him down for a loss. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And the pass is incomplete. Jar.
Who did I have? I had somebody else. Oh, I had a fuck.
By the hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Preston. Got his man. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Snaps it in the shotgun. Scrambling away. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Fuck!
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is extended to the audibles. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis.
And the Mountaineers will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky.
Oh, he's got some space. Ooh. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
They try to pop a run on the draw. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Tight end now in motion. Going to the running game. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll try to power their way ahead. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
Yeah, and I just need a crease. I need you offensive linemen, just like right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver, and then you see the running back, Palmer. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder, and make sure he gets the first down.
Yeah, it means a lot to this offense, too, to have a guy like this that always just seems to fall forward. He always, in these short yardage situations, knows where that first down marker is, and he's able to get those hidden yards in piles, driving his legs to help keep this drive alive.
Stupid, Rick.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Quarterback adapting. He'll try to do it himself. Turning it on.
Woo! Let's go,
He goes out of
Preston!
bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
Let's go,
The Tigers
Preston.
started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score.
Y'all ready? Touchdown right now.
This
Touchdown right now with
quarterback
Preston.
running
Oh, jumping over people! Jumping over people, baby!
These guys are really hitting their stride
Let's
in
go.
week 4 as they push out that lead.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that part.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Mountaineers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. He'll do it himself. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll send the tight end in motion. To the ground with the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. On the ground, it's Peppers. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. And the Mountaineers moving quickly to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete to the right.
Oh, my
He's got
God.
enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Mountaineers are flying down the field.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Handoff to the lone back. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Let's go. Let's go.
Off
That's
inside
2 for the team today. That's
He
2
goes
for the
down
team
after a
today.
short return, but what a play to get the football back. First play
Why
of
am I
this
not
drive
seeing
comes
my
from the
fucking-
5-yard line.
Why
The
am I not
offense
seeing
will
my
have to
fucking
use its
audibles?
first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Memphis.
Why am I not seeing my audibles? I don't get it.
The Tigers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room.
How come I can't see my audibles?
They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. He steps out of bounds at the 16, but now they have some room to operate.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake now to throw.
Shit, shit, shit! No! Ricky, stupid pass!
What a play to set him up.
I'm a fucking idiot.
And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Dummy.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that.
And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, Will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Dummy.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll try the run. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Out of the gun, the running back has it. There he goes. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Yusuf!
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Looking downfield, it's Preston. Quick completion on the out. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. All the way down to the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this
Oh
next
my God.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
God.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries, you got to get pressures, and when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Grabbed in the middle, it's Clinton. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, looking to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just
kick the field goal, Ricky.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Still on his feet at the 35. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Wants to throw on 1st down.
Oh my God, how am I not getting him? That's crazy.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Great job by the defense that time, getting the sack. But no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
Takes a hit as he fires. That's caught. It's Moncrief. He is denied. Cannot get to the...
Wait, I have to look this up. I gotta ask Gemini, cause what the fuck?
Now marker, and it's fourth down coming. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, or...
That is such a big play for the offense. A lot of these fourth down pass plays are just designed to pick up the first. They get even more. They get an explosive play, and that has got to be huge for the offense's confidence.
Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, West Virginia.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Hey, even those balls that are thrown near the line of scrimmage, they're going to the running backs and to the tight ends. Those small passes can go for big gains. Great job getting the mitts up in the air and deflecting that football.
Now facing a third and long. Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Preston. Got his man in middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving chains out to the 34. Timeout there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give and tick, 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 tick. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Fires to the tight end. This quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
How about this offense, man? You gotta love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk
Oh,
over.
boy.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
Hand off to the fullback. They bring him down, but not before he picks up a Memphis first down.
Oh, stupid plays, Rick.
Timeout. Tight
Come on.
game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock.
Come on, no stupid plays.
And the Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
Back to pass, it's Preston. Got his man on the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So he'll help the completion percentage, but not the yardage. Stop for no gain.
And he got it to his running back, obviously making a good decision, but nice tackle on the play. Way to get the running back on the ground and not give the extra yards after the catch.
They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Out of the gun, the inside kick. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. If they can pick up a yard here on second down, that might put this one in the books. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Woo!
And
Hold
on
away,
fourth
boys.
down, they'll
Hold
come
away.
up and take a knee. It came
nerve-wracking.
down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hey! With the hop. Hey! Making people miss. Making people miss. Put the Nikes on. 5 on the season so far. Let's go. We got the W. That's what stupid game. I mean, stupid. Try not to have any more turnovers. All good. We won. We got the W. The Sapingos still have to play. Raj is ranked number 7. Angulo's ranked 23. Danny Boy's going up against Michigan State. Okay. I think it should all be wins for everybody in the Sapingo Dynasty. So we'll see. All right. Until next time.